This is a discussion on Berserker the anime. I enjoyed the anime more than when I first saw it. I thought it was all drama, and it is. And since I usually don't like drama, I was like, sure, why not? Give it a chance. The music was amazing. The artwork's pretty good. Not like the 2016. That is just terrible CGI. The art is amazing. It still holds up. The music is well worth the music. The voice actors do other stuff, but they're not very famous. They did an amazing job on that. Now, Berserker, the first episode, has one problem. It's in the future, not before it. So it kind of ruins some of the stuff in it. But you should definitely watch it. It'll show you how badass Guts is. Guts is the main character of Berserker. One of them. The other ones is Casca, Griffith, Pippin, Skull Knight, the God Hands. Many good characters. The anime only touched on a few of them. It was kind of disappointing when I saw that. So far I have 14 books, and I have the last one, second to the last one. One is coming out in June. I'm gonna get them. I still need about 24 of them. It's really good. The artwork is amazing. Really scary though. Really fucked up. Excuse my language. There's a YouTuber that actually inspired me to become a YouTuber. I can't pronounce his name, but he does like a little characterization of Berserker, Hunter x Hunter, and other animes. And I agree with most of his points. Several points I disagree, but you can't agree with everything, right? I'll put it in the description below his channel. You should subscribe to him. The first character I'm going to talk about Griffith and why I despise him so much, and why he's a prick and an asshole. Spoiler: during the eclipse, he was manipulated by Void, one of the gods' hands, to sacrifice his men to gain more power. He's willing to sacrifice all his men just to gain a little more power. And in some ways, the ends justify the means. And it's a bunch of crap to me. He should never sacrifice his men just to gain more power. Because there are not many dreams worth that much power. Now, Griffith is a hypocrite. He once says in front of a bunch of noblemen, for a man to be my friend, he has to have his own dream and to be sent against me, even if it's his own dreams. But when Guts did that, he couldn't stand it. He lost control of someone. To be honest, there might have been something more than love with him, but he wanted to stop him. After that decision, he made so many rash decisions that he ended up in a torture chamber by the king, and was found out by one of the handmaidens of the princess. Now here in the anime and the manga, there's a difference here. A really big one. In the first one, in the anime, the king acted like a benevolent king and wanted to protect his daughter from Griffith's advance when he found out that he had sex with her. But in the manga, he wanted to have sex with her. He wanted an incestuous relationship with her, so he became jealous of Griffith, and that's how he became more deviant, evil. In some ways, the king is like Guts' father, who sold his son to get raped when he was like 12 or 14 years old. He was paid by Devon and to have his way with him. Now Gambino is Guts' adopted father. Now there's a Father of the Year material right there, and he died the most painful way, and he deserved to. Now Griffith was a military mind. He thought everybody's stepping stones. He thought everybody was just there to help him become a king or to make his dream come true. But he felt different about Guts, and it might have been more than a friendship, but it looks like he might have been in love. I'm just saying that's my personal theory. But he didn't know how, because he was a controlling person. He used people and he got used too. And that's how he got a nobleman to fund his army. He just sold his body to the nobleman. Now, when he sold his army to the demons, he became one of the God Hands. There are 4 members before him. There's Void, I can't remember the other 3, but they're very powerful demons tied up in a chain. He became one of them, the 5th member, Phantom, can't remember his name. Now Griffith's sacrifice was special. It comes every 2 or 3 centuries. There was something special about his. There are different tiers of sacrifice, like a family member, but Griffith was on a grand scale. It was his entire army, so he got immense power from that sacrifice. There are, I believe, only 4 members of the Hawks, remaining Hawk, that survived. Ricket, Guts, Casca, and Griffith. Now Cricket wasn't in the eclipse, so he was fortunate. He was saved by the Skull Knight. There might have been more members that survived during the when he was near woods that was attacked by a bunch of acolytes. But he was saved by the Skull Knight. Well, this was more of a rambling, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Have a nice day.